Hey, hockey fans, how's everyone doing? Let's review some scores for Thursday night, then we'll make picks for Friday. There's only 5 games on the slate for Friday. The New Jersey Devils took on Pittsburgh. They won that game 3-2. We got that one right. Boston took care of Buffalo 4-1. We got that one right. Islanders made a push. They were down 3-0. They came back, evened it up, but then Philly got the extra goal they needed to win the game. Nice win for Philly, but we did get that one wrong. Picked the Islanders. Then Columbus in overtime, 3-2 over Carolina. We got that one right. Tampa doubled up Chicago 4-2. We got that one right. Nashville beat Florida 2-1. We got that one wrong. Detroit over Dallas 3-2. We got that one right. Then Winnipeg fell to Edmonton 2-1. Minnesota fell to Colorado 5-1. And then the Ducks, Anaheim, beat Arizona 3-2 in overtime. So my best bet was Florida. We got that one wrong. Best bet record falls to 13-9. Overall picks were 6-4. That record goes to 101-74. My parlays weren't that good. Boston came through and Columbus came through, but the Islanders did not. And then on my other one, Florida and Minnesota both did not come through, and Anaheim was the one we got right. So not a bad day, not a great day, just an okay day. Let's have a great day for Friday before the weekend. I think there's 14 games on Saturday, so there's lots of hockey this weekend. But first 5 games on Friday. New York Rangers against Washington. Washington 9-1-0 in their last 10, current 6-game winning streak. Samsonova is listed in net for Washington. Against the Rangers, who are 5-4-1 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Alexander Gorgaev is listed in net for the Rangers. They're in 6th with 28 points in the Mass Mutual East. Washington sits in 1st with 42 points. The Rangers' last game was when they just demolished Philly 9-0. And the Capitals, they defeated the Islanders and ended the Islanders' winning streak and won their game 3-1. New York has a 2-0 lead in this series. This is the first of a 2-game set. Capitals have the best last 10 record in the league right now, and I think the longest winning streak right now of 6. The question is, are the Rangers that good? And Washington is probably the hottest team right now, I think, playing the best in the league. So this would be a huge upset, and I'm going to call it. I'm going to go the Rangers to continue their ways and to end Washington's winning streak. We'll see what happens there. Next game, Vancouver against Montreal. Montreal is 4-2-4 in their last 10. Current overtime decision. Carey Price is listed in net for Montreal. Vancouver is 7-3-0 with a current 3-game winning streak. Thatcher Demko is listed for Vancouver. They're in 5th with 32 points in the Scotia North. Montreal sitting in 4th with 34 points. The Canucks played Ottawa on Wednesday, and they won that game 3-2 in a shootout. The Canadiens played Winnipeg on Wednesday and lost 4-3 in overtime. The Canadiens control this series 5-2, and there's only 2 games left to be played this series. The Canucks, though, have the best last 10 in the Scotia North Division, and I got to stay with this hot team. I think Demko has won 7 of his last 8 starts, and I just like what I see from Vancouver right now. I'm not a real Vancouver fan, but I like what they're doing, and I'm going to pick Vancouver to win this game over Montreal. Next game, Calgary against Toronto. Toronto 5-5-0 in their last 10, current 2-game losing streak. Frederik Andersen is listed currently for Toronto. Calgary 5-4-1 with a current 1-game losing streak. Markstrom's listed in net for Calgary. They're in 6th with 31 points in the Scotia North. Toronto sits in 1st with 40 points. I think Edmonton tied them with 40 points here tonight with their win. The Flames lost their last game to Edmonton 7-3, and the Leafs also lost their last game 4-3 to Ottawa. The Leafs lead this season series 3-1, and this is the first also of a 2-game set. Toronto's still sitting in 2nd for their power play at 29.9% and 4th for goals for. I see Toronto having a big bounce back game here after kind of a reset, middle of the season, figure out some issues, have some good practices. I see a big bounce back game here for Toronto. Calgary having to go down to Toronto, and after getting beat by Edmonton the way they did, Toronto wins this game. That's my pick. Next one, St. Louis against the San Jose Sharks. The Sharks are 4-5-1 with a current 2-game losing streak. Devin Dubnyk is listed in net for the Sharks against St. Louis, who are 4-3-3 in their last 10, current 2-game losing streak. Binnington is listed in net. They're in fourth with 33 points in the Honda West. The Sharks are in seventh with 25 points. The Blues lost their last game 4-1 to the Kings. And the Sharks also lost their last game to Vegas 5-4. It was a game that looked like the Sharks were going to win, and then Vegas came back and won that game. The series is tied at 3 games apiece and will be decided before this weekend's over because they play back-to-back here. The Blues still have a great road record. They're 10-3-2 on the road. Bennington's a concern. I mean, he hasn't won in his last 3 starts, but Dubnyk hasn't won in his last 2 starts. So I'm going to go with the Blues here. I'm a Blues fan. I always have been a Blues fan. I even have a little Blues puck that my daughter made me that I keep on my desk. I got to go the Blues. The Blues to beat the Sharks. Last game, Vegas against the LA Kings. LA Kings 3-4-3 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Jonathan Quick is listed in net for the Kings. Vegas 8-2-0 in their last 10, current 4-game winning streak. Marc-Andre Fleury is listed in net for Vegas. Vegas is in first with 41 points in the Honda West. The Kings are in fifth with 30 points. Vegas last game was against San Jose, and they won that one 5-4. LA last defeated St. Louis 4-1. Vegas has won both games that these teams have played, 5-2 and 4-3. Both games were in Vegas. This is the first one that's going to be in LA. Vegas sits in first, goals against 2.22. And they got a good record, too, for their last 10. They're playing really good hockey, and Marc-Andre Fleury is he's having, I think, he's having a great season. The Kings looked good against the Blues in the first period, and after that, they were just trying to hang on to that game, and they did. They won the game, but I don't see Vegas being beat by the Kings that way, so I'm going to go Vegas here. Picks are going to be Vegas to beat LA, St. Louis to beat the Sharks, Toronto to beat Calgary, Vancouver to beat Montreal, the Rangers to beat Washington. My best bet, I'm going to use Vancouver for that, and the odds were out on these games, so I'm going to go the Rangers. I'm going to do 2 parlays. The first one, I'm going to do the Rangers puck line plus 1.5 at 1.52. I'm going to go the Blues puck line minus 1.5 at 2.67. And I'm also going to do the Leafs puck line minus 1.5 at 2.4. That's going to be one parlay. The other one, I'm going to take the Rangers off. I'm going to use Vancouver instead, do money line there at 2.65. I'm going to leave the Leafs at puck line because I really like that one at 2.4. And then the Blues, I'm going to move down to just money line at 1.68. So I'll do those 2 parlays, and I'll see if I can have a great Friday. I hope everyone does have a great Friday. Good luck with your picks. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.